Hello, hello. I hope you're really well today. So we're going to do a little dumbbell routine. I've got 2 kgs and 3 kgs. So something quite light, and you can go heavier. Just maybe have a few different levels of dumbbells and see how you go. All right, so let's start. We're going to have nice wide feet. And I want you just to take your hips side to side. So we're just bending into the left knee and then the right knee, just keeping that upper body nice and upright. Just taking your weight side to side. So we're just going to start with a nice little warm up. We're going to do our strength session and add lots of little stretches in between. So if you want to add on here, you can take that left arm to your right foot and twist, reach up. So nice and slow here, take your gaze up and maybe a nice big exhale each time you reach that arm to the sky, taking your gaze. You can always just put your hand on your knee so you're not bending down so far, but just little exhales, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, let's just go for 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last 1. Good. And then in parallel feet once more, lift your kneecaps and just take that upper body down. You can have soft knees. Don't feel like you have to completely straighten them if your hamstrings are really tight. And then I want you just to hold on to your elbows and just rock left to right. Just shaking out the head. Just taking my necklace off so it doesn't make a noise in the microphone. So yeah, just shaking your body left to right. I've got soft knees, so they're not dead straight. And I'm just taking nice big inhales and exhaling. Just slowing everything down, finding ourselves on the mat. This should feel quite nice in your hamstrings, like a little clock with that upper body just swaying left to right. And then you're going to place your hands underneath your face. Keep that left hand on the ground and then just reach your right arm up to the sky. So really push into that left hand on the mat and reach that right arm to the sky. Take an inhale and exhale. Switching side, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. Push into that right hand, inhale. Exhale, can you twist a little bit more? Good, once more, come back down and see if you can clasp your hands overhead. And maybe you just wiggle your shoulders left to right. And try to release the tension out through the crown of the head. So a little shake, just whatever feels nice really here. And then place your hands on your hips, bend your knees, roll up to stand. Let's just bring your heels in and just holding your, well, whatever you like with your arms really here. We'll just do some little pliés here. So what I see quite a lot, you can have your hands on your hips if that feels better, is people bringing their knees in so their weight's on the inside edges of your feet. So really concentrate on wrapping those knees back behind you, almost placing more weight on the outside edges of your feet. Let's add some arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Keep going here. And you don't have to go really low. You can go to just wherever you are, but definitely work with that breath. So it's a nice big inhale and exhale. So we're going to try and add in all the breath work, all the strength moves and the stretching. So we're ticking lots of boxes, all the things that I feel really passionate about that make me feel better. So hopefully they will for you too. Okay, let's go 5 more. Inhaling, exhale, squeeze those glutes to lift. Last 3, 2, and 1. And then just place your feet parallel, reach one arm over, breathe into these exposed ribs, And exhale, a bit more of a side stretch. And over to the other side. And again, trying to feel the breath going into these top ribs. Exhale, get a bit more. And just go side to side. Take an inhale. Exhale. And maybe even just place your hands there. Feel the breath going into the ribs. Exhale, reach a bit more. Feels so nice. Let's do one more each way. Inhaling. And exhale. Final time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then come to the top of your mat. And I just want you just to take some alternate lunges back. So we're going to take this nice and slow and really work on some good placement of the body. Okay, so as we go back into this lunge, I want you to feel like you've got two 90-degree legs, angles with your legs, and then tuck under in the pelvis. So you see, this is my natural posture here, but I'm trying to tuck under to get this length, okay? So sometimes I even put so keep moving. Sometimes I even put my hands on my lower back to begin with, just to work on getting this tuck so it's not dumping into my lower back. Let's add some arms. I want you to inhale lower, exhale, push off that back foot. Inhale lower, exhale, push. Inhale lower, exhale, push. Good. Keep going here for me for 6, 5. Good, last 4. Trying to keep that tuck so you're not really arching that lower back. 1 more each way. Good. Whoop, fall over to stand. All right, so let's start. So grabbing your medium hand weights. And I want you to, I'll come here on the mat. So I've got my right foot turned out, my left foot behind. So I'm in a curtsy, squat, and I'm just taking my weight down, opening my knees. So I want you to think about having most of the weight in that back foot. So as you can see, I'm quite wobbly here. So I'm going to take that back foot a little bit wider. But just work on opening those knees out and keeping the weight in that back foot. And then you can add that breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Should we add some arms? Whoop. So inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So little goalpost arms. Exhale, lift. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. How are we doing? Is anyone else's legs trembling like mine? Good. Go 5. 4 more. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Last 1. And then just join me here in some triceps. So keeping those elbows to the ears and just bend and extend. So if you have a little look again, I was in this curtsy position. Just try and watch that your ribs aren't like this. So pulling those ribs down a little bit. So again, we're just protecting that lower back the whole time. You can stand just upright if that feels better with your legs. Keep those elbows pressed to the sides of the ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really out of breath. Okay, switch sides now. So left leg forward, right leg back. Knees splay out. As you inhale, lower. Exhale, push to stand. Okay? We'll add those same arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And if you want to go heavier, then go for it. Or even no weights. It's fine. Just sometimes if I go too heavy in a weight, I feel it going into my neck. So let's try and avoid that. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's go 6. Last 5. 4 more. Good. Last 3. 2. 1. Should we go final? Oh my gosh, my arms Another little round of triceps here. So whatever you like. Sometimes it helps just to do a little kind of walk around the room, just to take your mind off the fact that your arms are killing you. And again, watch that we're not arching and flaring our ribs up like this. So tuck under in that pelvis and just keep those elbows close to your ears for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll those shoulders. Good. All right, so coming back to this lunge that we started with in the warm-up. Left leg forward, right leg back. So hands could come here again. Let's get this position. So tucking under, 2 right angles with the legs. And you're just going to keep that left leg bent and bring your palms to the sky. Straight arm triceps, okay? So inhale, tuck. Bring your gaze forward. The challenge is to keep that left leg bent, okay? So as you come forward, so inhale now. Exhale, keep that left leg bent and bend over it. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, keep that left leg bent. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. Oh my goodness. Good. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Left leg bent, right leg extended. Nice and diagonal line from the crown of your head to your heel. Keep those arms just pulsing. See if you can keep them nice and high. Opening the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to stand. Ouch to the left leg. Okay, so let's just not think about it too much and go straight to the other side. So right leg forward this time. 2 90-degree angles with the legs. Taking your gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. The right leg stays bent as you fold forward. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. And again, if it's too much in the arms, go lighter or even no weight. But really work on keeping that right leg bent. Inhale, take your upper gaze forward and then bend. Inhale, exhale. Good. How are we doing? Whoop. She says, falling over. Good. 5 more. Last 4. Whoa. 3 more. Whoa. Really wobbly today. Last 2. Good. Let's fold forward this time. And give me some little rows. So just take your arms up to the sky. Again, trying to have a nice long diagonal line from the crown of your head to your left heel. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Good for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Shake it out. How are we doing? Okay, so this is going to be one weight. So maybe you can go heavier than 3, or you can double up if you've got the, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that actually. Okay, so you're going to be weight in your left hand, standing on your left leg. Keep that left leg straight as you bend that right leg. And again, we're trying to keep a nice flat back. Inhale. Exhale, rack that weight. Come back to standing. So inhale. Exhale. So we're keeping that left leg straight. We're pushing off that right leg, and it's a big exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale. If you want to add on, bring that weight, whoop, fall over, and bring that right leg up. So it's an inhale, pushing off. Good. And as you bring that knee up, as I fall over, trying to really use your core, that exhale, to lift that knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Whoa, exhale. You can always tap that foot, which is what I think is a bit easier. As you come in, inhale, big exhale. Good, inhale. All right, how many more you're all saying? Let's go 5. Last 4. Whoa. Good, and as you can see, I'm wobbly and I'm falling over, but it's fine if you're doing the same. That's how we learn and grow. Good, last time. Hold it here. Challenge your balance. Good, see if you can do little pulses with this right knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Straight to the other side. Inhale. Right leg stays straight this time. Weight in the right hand. And pushing it up. Inhale. So trying to keep a nice open collarbones here. Sometimes I see quite a lot of people like bending over and rounding their spine. So trying to keep it nice and open. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Good, guys. Keep going for me. Yes. All right, let's go 5 more. And then we're going to hold that left knee up. Good. Give me 3. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Hold that right arm up. Little pulses. Try not to arch that lower back. Feel your deep core working as you pulse that left knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, gang. Okay, plie. So where we started again in our warm-up. Toes turned out. Wrapping those knees back behind you. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Good. Keep going here. We can add on some arms. So keep those elbows snug as you bring those arms out. So really trying to keep the elbows glued to the side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Nice. Woo. Let's go 6 more. Last 5. 4 more. Good. Last 3. 2. And 1. Can we hold it down? Can we take those arms? Can we do some little pulses here? Can we maybe lift one heel at a time, like we're doing a little dance, march, maybe? Good, so lifting and lowering. Feeling the shakes happen for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, guys, place those weights down. Have a moment, nice big inhale, reach up. Exhale, sighing it out. Come to the back of your mats, hoik your leggings up. Take another inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, soft knees, just roll down. Arms and legs heavy. And then maybe just a little bend and extend of your legs. A little shake of the head. You can clasp those hands once more overhead. And I quite like just to bend and extend my legs here. Again, just trying to take the tension out through the neck. Breathing in and out. In and out. Good, 2 more breaths. Nice. And then place your hands down, walk out. Let's have a little moment in down dog. Pedaling out the feet, shaking out the head, trying to get one heel down at a time. Take a nice big inhale in through the nose. And a nice big sigh out. Good, and then just hold it here in your down dog. Breathing. Let's just roll through the feet into your high plank. So when you're in your high plank, I want you to really stay in your high plank. I want you to think about this little area here, this little triangle below your belly button. See if you can draw those hip bones together, which is a lot to do whilst you're in plank, but that's just, have a little think about that. And really push into the hands, breathing. So you're making as much space as you can between your collarbones and the mat, and keep drawing those little hip bones together. Take another breath here. One more push back. Inhale. Sighing it out. Let's roll through the toes one more time here in high plank. Really push into both of your hands. So no bum to the sky like this. Really tuck under. Draw those two hip bones together. Pushing into your hands. Take your gaze just to the top of your mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping those knees, giving me a child's pose. So resting your forehead on the mat, reaching your hips back, extending your arms forward. Take a nice big long inhale and a nice long exhale. One more breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Nice, everyone, coming back to all fours. I'll move this way so you can see. So you're going to have your left foot forward. And when you're in this, I want you to think of that tuck. Hang on, maybe if I come here it's better. So I've got my left foot forward. I'm tucking under in the pelvis. So I've got this stretch in my front of my right leg, my right hip flexor. I've got the weight down by my right hip. And then I'm going to keep my gaze forward. As I exhale, rotate. So my gaze is staying dead forward, and I'm rotating my arms from my right hip up over my left shoulder, keeping that tuck in my pelvis. It's a big exhale as you take that dumbbell up to the sky. So we're working that core, your obliques, and keeping your gaze forward. Good for 5, 4 more, last 3, 2 more, last 1. Good, and then you can bring both knees down, hold on to your weights, have some knee padding if you need. You can just roll your mat in half. And I want you just to keep a nice flat back as you inhale, lower your hips to your heels. Exhale, a big squeeze of your glutes. Push the weights to the sky. So trying to have as flat a back as you can here. Inhaling. Exhale, squeeze glutes to lift. So I'm really trying to keep my gaze slightly ahead. And it's a big tuck and a squeeze of my glutes as I come back up. If it's too much with the weights here and you're feeling it in your lower back, just take the weights away. It's really challenging for your core here, just to keep that nice flat back. Good. 5 more. Last 4. Good. 3 more, and then we're going to switch sides to that little cross body. Last one here. Woo. Perfect. All right. Right foot comes forward this time. Get the tuck of your hips, pelvis, and have both hip bones facing forward. The weight is in your left, by your left hip. Keep your gaze forward. As you exhale, rotate that upper body. Again, you can go heavier with the weight here. I would probably be better with a 5 here, but I didn't get one out before. So sometimes if you've got the access, just have a few different levels of weight so you can just chop and change. Good, keep that pelvis tucked, your hips facing forward, big exhale as you reach up for 5, 4 more, good, last 3, 2, and 1, perfect. Final little move here. Both hands to your shoulders. I've forgotten how to speak here. And again, you're just going to bend down. Exhale, squeeze to lift. So here, I'm not even letting that upper body lower. I'm just taking my hips back, and then I'm tucking in the pelvis, squeezing my glutes to lift. So that's an option if you were feeling it in your lower back, or again, you can let that upper body almost parallel to the ground, and then it's a big, but it's a lot in your core. So really exhale, and then push to lift. So let me see. Do I exhale when I lower? Yeah. Exhale. Inhale, and then exhale to push. Let's stick with that. Keep going. Another thing to think of, as you're lowering, so keep going. See how my ribs are lifted like this? We want to avoid that because it's just not very lower back friendly. So tuck under, keep this ribs over your hips. Maybe even you keep your hands here just to see if your back is rounding, and then back. So it's an exhale, and then lift, okay? So let's go a few more. I stole this move from Lauren O'Hayan from Restore Your Core, and it's a great one just to challenge that core, really work those ribs down on that exhale. Good, okay, let's go 2 more. Last time. Also, if your knees are not happy, definitely get some padding. All right, guys, we got one more move here. So sitting up for me. You can always put a pillow between your knees or just squeeze your knees together. Let's hold both weights. So sitting up, I want you to think about rotating your ribs, okay? So these ribs, rotate, rotate, rotate. Your knees stay up. Okay, so we're doing our Russian twist. But I want you to think about keeping your knees up. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Try to take your gaze behind you and tap. Exhale. So really think about these ribs. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Taking your gaze behind you. Squeezing your knees together. So I'm sat up nice and tall here, so it's not going into my lower back. You can bring that upper body back and twist, like so. But some people don't love that for your back. So wherever you are today, if you're sat upright and you're rotating, then great. If you're a little bit lower and rotating, then great. But I want you to mostly think about getting those ribs really twist, 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 twist. The gaze coming behind you, your knees staying upright. 5. Good, last 4. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, let's just stretch it out. So have a little diamond shape in your legs, holding onto your feet or your shins. Inhale, pull that chest through again. We're always trying to keep our collarbones nice and open. Inhale. Exhale, reach through the crown of the head as you lower that upper body. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. And then maybe you just take your gaze down and breathe into your back. And then sigh it out as you just fold forward. Good. Can we do one more round of those Russian twists? Yes. Okay, so squeeze your knees wherever you are, whether you're lowering the upper body and rotating or sitting nice and upright, focusing on that exhale and that twist. Exhale, twist. Keep squeezing those knees together. Let's go 8. Last 7. Good. 6 more. 5. 4 more. Last 3. 2 more. Last 1. Good. And then let's finish with a nice little straddle. So opening your legs, pulling your bum cheeks away, toes to the sky. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Keep those toes up to the sky. Inhale. So I see people in class and this is quite difficult. So what always helps with a lot of people is sitting on a pillow. It just helps to lift, slightly tilt your pelvis. So it just takes it away from your lower back and makes it a little bit easier. But definitely let's focus on the breath. Maybe closing your eyes. Inhale. And thinking about letting go and just releasing with every exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then once more, take your gaze to the mat, breathe into your back, and sighing it out. And then slowly, slowly, ever so slowly, coming to sit up, taking some windscreen wipers with your knees side to side. And there you go, nice little dumbbell workout, some nice breath work and stretching included. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the mat next time.